Hello there everyone, welcome back to another video. Now, I'm just gonna say before we start, this video is probably gonna ruin my reputation for the things I'm addressing. Depends on who you are. Now, the first thing I want to address is that my reaction video to the diss track. Now, some people have gotten very frustrated at me for the diss track reaction video for mentioning a location of sorts. I'm not going to mention them now, but they got angry at me for mentioning the name of this location. So I came up with a clever plan. I think they're going to be happy with this. All further mentions of this place, which all my subscribers know, all my subscribers know, but this location will not only be referred to as name redacted. Okay, I'm going all cultaholic on this thing, but yeah. All further mentions of this place of name redacted will now be known as name redacted. Are you happy now? Name redacted. I'm just gonna give it 3 seconds for them to answer. Alright. Now that we've addressed that, let's move on to what's probably gonna ruin my reputation even more and give me a new reputation as a complete musical nerd. Because the subject of this video is the top 5 songs, my top 5 songs from a whole bunch of musicals. So we have everything from Hamilton to the SpongeBob musical to Carrie. Right. So, let's get started. First up, Hamilton. Now these are 5 songs that actually are less popular, I would say, from Hamilton, and or have been deleted. I'm including deleted songs and bonus tracks and all that. But yeah. So, I'm pretty sure these are in order. If not, I will let you guys know in the description. But I'm pretty sure these are in order. Now, number 5 from Hamilton. Number 5. Your obedient servant. Why is this number 5? Why is this on the list? Not a lot of people put this song on their list, but I feel like this is a good dramatic song. It's dark. It builds up the tension and the rivalry between Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr. And they both get some pretty good disses on each other. Hamilton says something, and Hamilton's like, actually, no, I didn't say that. I've been arguing with Thomas Jefferson about all this stuff, and Aaron Burr just goes, oh my god. Okay, then let's duel. And I think this is a good song to represent that. I think they did that. Lynn did that in a good way. Now, the 4th song is a controversial one. It's a deleted song that was in the workshop of Hamilton, but not in the actual, musical. One Last Ride. Now, why am I choosing One Last Ride over One Last Time? One Last Time shows George Washington as saying, Hamilton, I need you to write a farewell speech for me. I need you to write a farewell letter for me. And that's it. That's all it is. One Last Ride has George Washington go, hey Hamilton, I know these guys from this other town have not been paying taxes, and I want to go out of my presidency with a bang, and so now we're going to go up to them and have them pay their taxes. And Hamilton at one point shouts a great line, which is, pay your effing taxes. I'm not going to swear on this channel. But yeah, he says, pay your effing taxes. And I just find that really funny, the way Hamilton tries to take control, but like George Washington is still very much in control of the situation. It's like, yeah, Hamilton, just please shut up. Which is basically everyone to him. Number 3, I'm not sure if this is cheating, but I couldn't decide between them. They're all great. And number 3 is all 3 King George songs. All 3 King George III songs. Why am I choosing all 3? Because all 3 of them have like great moments, especially with like Jonathan Groff. King, like, You'll Be Back shows him like really in power, and that's like the most famous song. It's almost like an actual heartbreak song that would exist. What Comes Next, I feel like is a great song purely because of the line, "Awesome, wow." I just died laughing at that. And then I Know Him, I like that song because of the way that King George makes fun of John Adams and that crazed laugh that he has at the end. Just before he says, President John Adams, good luck," he has this crazed laugh. By the way, I recommend you listen to all the songs that I say here. But yeah, all these songs are great. Number 2, I didn't place this in number 1, and I know people are going to get angry at me for it. Number 2 is Wait For It. This is a good song to represent Aaron Burr as a character and how he actually feels inside being the narrator, and like him being like a hopeless romantic, wanting the girl of his dreams, wanting the woman of his dreams, but not being able to get her because she's married, and him just like moaning and groaning about it and being really really sad about it. And I just feel like the music of it also is great. Now, number 1 is a song that I like really like from Hamilton, and it's possibly, arguably, the saddest song in Hamilton, and that is Dear Theodosia Reprise. This is a song. In this song, if you guys don't know, Aaron Burr is telling his daughter, Theodosia, that... Okay, let me explain. So after Wait For It, Aaron Burr ends up getting with the girl that he wanted in Wait For It. And then what happens is that they have a child, a daughter, also called Theodosia. And then in this song, Aaron Burr is telling his daughter, Theodosia, that her mother, Theodosia, has died of sickness. And this is the only time we really see a character, like, audibly crying. And, like, it's the only time we, like, see a character, like, really, like, truthfully... It's the only time we see... It's the most sentimental we see Aaron Burr. It's the most emotional we see Aaron Burr. And it's, I think, one of the only times where he says, like, where it's like a "I'll do anything for you" moment in Hamilton. And just like the instrumentation of it, how like from the original Dear Theodosia, it's just reduced to the piano. I think that makes it a lot like sadder, and like now focuses on like now brings all like the strings out and just like makes it a lot more lonely and a lot more like depressing. And yeah, that's my favorite song in Hamilton. Okay, now people who are not Hamilton fans, now you guys can open your ears. Because next up, we got Dear Evan Hansen. If you're not a fan of that, put your heads back on your ears. But Dear Evan Hansen is one of the big 4, and I gotta talk about that. I will be talking about all 4 of the big 4, which is Hamilton, Dear Evan Hansen, Be More Chill, and Heathers. Right. For Dear Evan Hansen, number 5, it's a song that not a lot of people talk about. I don't know why. Sorry, my eyes used to like be foggy for some reason. But at number 5, we have Words Fail. Now, Words Fail, to explain the context of this song, this is a song where Evan Hansen realizes all of his mistakes and like what this lie that he's created has caused. And it's a very emotional song. It goes like between a few octaves, and it's basically the actor just crying on the stage for 3 minutes. But like I feel like a lot of the lyrics speak out to me, and that's why I like this song. Number 4, I'm kind of cheating again. I'm very sorry. But at number 4, we have Requiem and Hiding in Your Hands. Why did they put these two together? It's because they would have taken place at the same time. After Connor Murphy's death, Zoe starts singing either Hiding in Your Hands or her part in Requiem. But I like them both equally. I like the how calm and collected Zoe seems in Hiding in Your Hands, like she's playing ukulele and just singing to herself and not minding that she's getting not minding it if she were to get notes wrong. But in Requiem, it's a lot more like she said like she's not going to miss Connor because of like it's almost like a why should I care about you if you didn't care about me moment. Okay, number 3, we have Disappear. Disappear is another one of those songs that isn't talked about enough, I feel. Disappear is a song where Connor's telling Evan, you gotta do something to make people remember me, because I'm a complete narcissist. No, I'm just kidding about that part. But, yeah, and I feel like getting all the main characters into this song is a good way to do it. Oh yeah, also I forgot to say Disappear / Part of Me. Part of Me is like the older version of You'll Be Found, but I like it equally as much as Disappear. Because it kind of shows like both these songs show Connor just like looming over the situation and watching Evan and watching everything that's happening, regardless of what Evan does. Okay, number 2 is a song that they removed before the show even came on officially, and that is Going Viral. And this is a song that's sung by probably my favorite character, Jared. And in this song, Jared is really worried about the letter that Evan writes himself mentioning Connor's sister Zoe. But he just tells Evan, which is now like just a 30-second scene in the actual performance, but it used to be a full-length song. And it's just a song where Jared just tells Evan, yeah, you're screwed. And it's just really funny. If you guys listen to it, there's a lot of relatable things. There is a lot of there's a lot of things that we can relate to, like if it's funny or repetitive, then it goes viral. And it doesn't even have to make sense. And once your letter, in this case, first gets tweeted, that S never gets deleted. Again, I'm not swearing. Although I'm really tempted to. Yeah. Now, number 1 here is my favorite, absolute favorite musical song of all time. And that is Sincerely Me. Sincerely Me is the song that introduced me to Dear Evan Hansen. and Sincerely Me is the best song of Dear Evan Hansen. Why? Because it's just hilarious. Connor sings his part, and then we see Jared and Evan, Connor, Jared and Evan, Jared and Evan, and then back to Connor, and just Jared trying to interfere with everything that Evan does and trying to make fun of Evan by calling Zoe hot in the emails and just questioning Evan about everything he's writing. And I feel like Jared's character is really hilarious. Evan is taking everything really literally, and Connor is just going along with everything that's going on. And I find that really, really hilarious. Now, Be More Chill. The musical that's coming to Broadway very, very soon. And I honestly can't wait. Now, number 5, we have the title song, Be More Chill. Both parts. But not Do You Wanna Ride. I did not like Do You Wanna Ride. I get it that it's because the squip is helping Jeremy, now girls want to go out with him, but I feel like it makes them look like the girls, Chloe and Jenna, it makes them look too slutty. It makes them look too slutty, and it makes them oh my god, do you wanna ride? I don't like the tone that the original Broadway cast brought to it, and I don't like the concept of the song, and I don't like the lyrics of it, but I do like Be More Chill and the way that the squip in the song controls Jeremy and tells him what to do, just like Rich told him. He tells him, take your hands out of your pockets, puff out your chest, and all these things that Jeremy is supposed to do. And he's just beating down Jeremy in part 1. But in part 2, he's telling him, I can beat you up about it, but that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. And if you listen to me, you're going to be great. And those two songs fit really well together. Now, number 4 is Two-Player Game. Two-Player Game is a good contrast to song number 3, which is Michael in the Bathroom. Two-Player Game is a song which shows Jeremy and Michael's friendship at its peak. They out different games. They retro skates. They both have Pac-Man tattoos. They both are just the best friends they could be. They're hanging out, and Jeremy's dad knows Michael really well. They're really, really good friends. And yeah, this is just the friendship at its peak, and I can get some of the lyrics high school is hell, but we navigate it well. I can get some of the lyrics because I'm in high school, and I can tell you all that I do believe that high school is hell. Please do comment that if you agree. Comment high school is hell if you think high school is hell. Now, moving on. Number 3, as I said, is Michael in the Bathroom. I think this is a song that, I covered this song and uploaded it to Facebook. And I think I'm going to upload it to YouTube soon. Possibly in my next video. But what I am going to say is that this song is a very emotional song. It can relate to me because me and Michael both have this outcasted aesthetic to us, to our personalities. Michael as a character and me as a person. And and so he's just very, very anxious and not willing to go out and hang with people. Number 1, because he wasn't invited to the party, and number 2, because he's just way too awkward, which I can understand. Now, number 2 is, this is another controversial one, but it's Upgrade and Loser Geek Whatever. Upgrade is a great song because of its like upbeatness and like showing that Brooke and Jeremy's closeness, and the script agreeing to this and trying to help Jeremy with this from above, from his mind, and being like, yes, you're doing really, really well. I'm gonna help you with what to say so you can have Brooke, and then you're gonna progress, and finally soon you're gonna have Christine, your crush. But at the same time, it shows. By the way, honorable mention to the song, a guy that I'd kind of be into, because of the disappointing ending. But anyways, not the disappointing ending, but the surprising ending. And shout out to the instrumental songs, because I love those too, but I just couldn't include them. But yeah. Upgrade also shows the relationship between Jake and Christine, and just shows that they're getting closer. And then you see Michael, who's just been ignored by everyone, including now his best friend, because of the squib. And now Jeremy, at the end of the song and at the start of Loser Geek Whatever, he has to make a decision. Does he go with Michael and abandon the script's orders, or does he go with the script's orders and get the upgrade? And he chooses through what used to be the ending of the song Upgrade, and just transformed to be its own entire song, Loser Geek Whatever. Jeremy making the decision that, no, I'm sick of being a loser, I'm sick of being a geek, I'm sick of being this guy who's called names, told not to speak, I'm sick of being an outcast. Now that I have a script, I'm going to use it for my own needs, and I am going to become a better person, a more chill person, and I'm going to get Christine. It shows a betrayal of Michael. It shows the script's a bit evil. Also, oh my god, shout out to the song The Play, because of Michael makes an entrance, and because this is when the script is at like its evil stage, and with like the I anticipated your resistance line. Yeah. But through the entire song now, Jeremy betrays his best friend Michael. And my favorite song from Be More Chill, the song that used to be the first time you saw the script is evil, but not anymore. Now this song shows the script in convincing Jeremy that he's trying to help, and that he's going to help him, and all he has to do is to convert people into having squips. And that song is, you might have guessed it, that song is The Pitiful Children. I like the beat to it. It gives it like a almost like blues type beat, almost like a blues type instrumental. And like the lyrics, also the old and new lyrics are really, really good. The old lyrics are like show the squib's status and his power over Jeremy, beating him down about being you've been a loser until I came along, and now with my help we're gonna change everyone. With the new lyric, which those old lyrics kind of represented it as evil, but with the new lyrics, you see the squib just telling Jeremy, I'm gonna help you get Christine. She'll be happy that you helped. And I think both those versions are very, very impressive to pull off. To change the lyrics of a song from having the script turn bad into the script being a further good person until the play. Both those versions are really good. Now, on to the one that I'm most excited about, Heathers. Probably my favorite musical of the big four, even though it's a bit old now. Now, number 5 is the song "Candy Store." I'll tell you this. Yesterday, I was going to this like ice skating party. On the other side of the island, I went to this ice skating party, and I was playing like my daily mix from Spotify, daily mix one of mine usually consists of a lot of a lot of musical theater songs, and I put it on shuffle, and 3 great songs came on. One which we're gonna talk about later, and then this song, which is at number 5, "Candy Store." "Candy Store" is the anthem of the Heathers. It shows their sass, it shows their dominance, it shows Heather Chandler's dominance by telling Heather Duke to shut up. It is, and like the run that Heather Chandler does like right after that is amazing. And then like you have them like being really insulting to Martha and just telling Veronica, join us or you can go back to being a loser. And yeah, it shows their power. Number 4, of course, it's a JD song. I'm including all 3 JD songs here, by the way. And I'm including them separately. But number 4 is "Freeze Your Brain." Now, "Freeze Your Brain" is the song where we see kind of JD's softer side. In "Fight for Me," which gets an honorable mention, "Fight for Me," we see JD and his like tougher, more badass side where he beats up Curtin Ram. But in this one, we just see like him being at a 7-Eleven and like drinking slushies because that's the only thing that numbs his pain from his mother leaving him and committing suicide. And also, I think some of the things that JD says. I was actually going to perform this song, by the way, a few weeks ago, the high school version, and there's this one line that I actually didn't mind changing, but instead of the line, "Happiness comes when everything numbs, who needs cocaine, freeze your brain," I had to change that line to, "Happiness comes when everything numbs, it's my Novocaine, freeze your brain." If you guys don't know what that is, Novocaine is a painkiller. Anyways, I just think the song's great. And I actually dressed up as this version of JD for the movie day that happened a few weeks back, and I really enjoyed it. Number three, we have 2 songs. "Blue," which is the "You make my balls so blue, they're hanging sadly. What did they do to you that you hurt them so?" Which is like Curtin Ram's song where they're trying to get Veronica to blow them, but it just doesn't feel uncomfortable enough. So I agree with the director's decision to change the song to "Ba-da-da-dum, you're welcome, ba-ba-da-da, you're welcome. I don't know the lyrics, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome." This song, if you listen to it, it originated in the high school version, but it just feels a lot more like uncomfortable and unsettling, and just it just feels like Kurt and Ram are just like trying to take advantage of her, just surrounding her, and just feels a lot more uncomfortable and just like, what are you doing? And less funny. Blue feels more funny, but like the instrumental of it sounds really nice, like ow ow ow. Ow, 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 ba 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 da da ba 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 da da. But this one, the vocals for "You're Welcome," that is what makes the song for me. When I see the London cast performing it that just ended, or like any other cast that performs this song. By the way, I'm not including "Never Shut Up Again," even though that's a great song, and "I Say No," even though that's also a great song. I'm not including those because I haven't seen the full versions of it, but also because I don't like them as much as the songs that are coming next. But yeah, Blue and "You're Welcome" get the same spot because this is just Curtin Ram's moment to shine, and it's just, they're both good, just as good for their own reasons. And now, in number 2, I have 4 songs, because the thing is with these 4 songs is that you can't separate this. You can't separate them. And number 2, the first song we have is "Hey Yo Westerberg, Tell Me What's That Sound." You have a "Hey Yo Westerberg." Then we have "Kindergarten Boyfriend," Martha's song. "My kindergarten boyfriend and I, ooh." Yeah, Martha's song. Then you have "Yo Girl, Keep It Together. I knew you would come far. Now you're truly a heather. Smell how gangsta you are," which is the song "Yo Girl." And then you have my favorite song of the 4, but it's just inseparable from the other 3 songs. But my favorite song of this, "I was meant to be yours. We were meant to be one. I can't do this alone. Finish what we've begun." "Meant to Be Yours," JD's first Psycho song. And now, "Hey Yo Westerberg" is a song, it's like the chant that I can't get out of my head. "Hey Yo Westerberg, tell me what's that sound. Here comes Westerberg, coming to put you in the ground. Go, go, Westerberg, give a great big yell. Westerberg will knock you out and send you straight to hell." And this song happens first when JD starts going psycho because Veronica breaks up with him. And that's why it's inseparable from "Meant to Be Yours." I would have given it to "Meant to Be Yours" originally, but it's inseparable from these 3 songs. Song number 2, "Kindergarten Boyfriend." This is another event that leads up to "Meant to Be Yours." You can't have "Meant to Be Yours" without without "Yo Girl," but you can't have "Yo Girl" without "Kindergarten Boyfriend." And also, this is a very emotional song about how Martha likes Ram and still thinks there's something between them, even though she's less attractive than Veronica. And it's kind of sad. Now, the next song we have on the list is Yo Girl. Now, Yo Girl is a song that leads up to "Meant to Be Yours," where Veronica finds out about Martha's suicide attempt. Spoilers, by the way. And yeah, she finds out about it, and then she goes home, and she finds out JD had all this stuff told about her, and she's like running away, and then knock knock, JD's here to sing "Meant to Be Yours." And "Meant to Be Yours" is a good song because it represents JD as a psychopath really, really well. Because the first thing he says is, "You chucked me out like I was trash. For that you should be dead." That is literally a death threat to Veronica. And he's 17 giving out death threats. How is that not psychopathic of him? And so he tells Veronica in this song, hey, I want you to run out of the school with me while everyone else blows up inside of it. And that's just a, wait, what? Moment. Because, like, that's a wait, what moment? Because, like, who does that? He's 17 years old, and he knows how to build a bomb. Guys, has anyone thought of this? Has anyone thought this up? Anyways, yeah. Then he finds out Veronica commits suicide. Spoiler alert, she didn't. But he finds out that she died, and he's like, no, why did you leave me? I can't do this now. You know what? Fine, I'll do this alone. I don't need you to blow up the school with this fake suicide note that I wrote and had everyone sign. And at number 1, sorry, I'm just really cold. That's why I have my blanket with me. And at number 1, the best song in Heathers for me, I am damaged, far too damaged, but you're not beyond repair. It's a song that relates to me a lot because I feel very damaged too. And like I can feel sometimes that people would be better without me. Also, I feel this is a better way for JD to go out than they did in the movie. Simply because, right? Simply because in the movie he just dies without explanation. He gets shot, then he goes out and kills himself. In the musical, they make it look as if he's dying for Veronica to continue going on. He's dying for love, essentially. And that's heartbreaking to me. Okay. This is going to be longer than my diss track reaction video. Anyway. Now we're moving on to a musical that, guys, in Name Redacted, nobody talks about this dark comedy musical enough. Now, this musical is known as the Book of Mormon. Shout out to the song, Hello. I didn't put it in there, but it's a good song. Also, the song Tomorrow's Latter Day, and I'm Here For You. Those two songs are great, but I just didn't put them in. Now, the next song that we're going to be talking about, number 5, we have You and Me, But Mostly Me. This is a song where Elder Price and Elder Cunningham, they're going to Uganda, and Elder Price is like, we're going to do all this great stuff. Spoiler alert, I'm going to be doing all this great stuff, and you're just going to be in the background like my hype man. And it's a really comedic song. It's a really, it's an entertaining song. Also, shout out to the song 2x2. That's another great song that I don't think I put in. No, I did put 2x2. Okay. So, yeah, it's a very entertaining song where Elder Cunningham throughout the musical is portrayed as this very naive, very dumb character, and I think the song shows that perfectly. Number 4, I have the song Joseph Smith, the All-American Prophet, where one of the best lines in the musical ever, has been muttered. The line, I have maggots in my scrotum. And when you hear that so suddenly in the song, it's hilarious. Especially when you see like a bootleg of it and the guy just says it in like a Ugandan accent, which I'm not going to attempt to do in case I offend anyone. Now, it also has like some funny references, like Elder Price telling the Ugandans that the Bible has 3 parts and the Book of Mormon is the 3rd part, and then Elder Cunningham just goes, you mean the Bible is is like Star Wars and sorry, so Eric Cunningham's like, you mean the Bible is like Star Wars and and the Book of Mormon is like Return of the Jedi and the exact and Edward's like, that's right, and I found that hilarious. Number 3, this is where I put in 2 by 2. It's a very enjoyable song because you hear the Orlando, I love you, Orlando. And yeah, that's a really famous thing that came out of the Book of Mormon. It's also really, there's a lot of like really really good jokes in it, like France, the land of pastries, Norway, the land of Vikings, and all that. And overall, it's just a really enjoyable song. And number 2, we have Hasadiga Ibowa. Hasadiga Ibowa, or Hasadiga Ibowa. I don't know why I started singing, but I didn't sing anything at the beginning. But yeah, I'm not gonna tell you guys what Hasadiga Ibowa means, okay? I'm not gonna tell you what it means. But if you watch the musical, you'll know what it means, and it's the funniest thing. Once they find out what it means, it's hilarious. And number 1, you have I Believe. This song is Elder Price coming to his senses and saying, no, God is going to control me. I believe in God. And it's a really inspirational song to just keep going and keep moving on through life, and to tell you that you can do it no matter what anyone tells you. Yeah. Also, one of my favorite lines is, I believe that God has his own planet, and I believe that Jesus has his own planet as well. That wasn't the exact line, but it sounded like it, and it's hilarious, because people who aren't Mormons, we won't know. People like me who aren't Mormons, we won't know of the Mormon like traditions, and so like this song kind of explains some of them, and so yeah. This is a really good song to show that to people, but it's just also another really entertaining song. Please do check out the Book of Mormon. It's come back to Broadway like last Wednesday, and it is the funniest overall show I have ever seen. Now, there's one musical that we can't deny exists, and that is Aladdin. Now, this is going to be a controversial list because I'm basing this list off of the original Broadway cast, not the movie. I'm basing this off musicals, not movies. Now, number 5. At number 5, we have Arabian Nights and One Jump Ahead. This is, I feel, the best possible way they could have opened the musical up. And it's this song, Arabian Nights, is the narrator being an awesome narrator who's just like, hey audience, what's up? Hey, hey, hey. And One Jump Ahead is just the introduction to Aladdin's character. And him being a street rat and a thief just makes it more entertaining to see what the people would like say, and not having him start off as Prince Sully. That makes it all the more entertaining to me. At number 4, we have Babak Omar Aladdin Kasim. Now, they didn't have Babak Omar Aladdin Kasim in the movie, I think. I haven't seen the movie in a while, but I'm pretty sure they didn't have the characters of Babak Omar and Kasim in the movie. But in the musical, they fit really well. Now, no matter what the citizens think of Aladdin, it's very known The gang of Babak, Marlan, and Kasim is very known in the town of Agrabah, apparently. And this song is just a very like upbeat, very like party-like song. And so that's quite enjoyable song to listen to if you want something to cheer you up. But I'm gonna move on pretty quickly. At number 3, we have "Proud of Your Boy." "Proud of Your Boy" is a song that's like very inspirational to try to be a better person. No matter how good you are, even if you think you're a better person, you should always strive to be better. To me, that's what the song sends a message to in reference to real life. Now, at number 2, this is a controversial song. We have both Prince Ali, the original Prince Ali, and the Jafar reprise of Prince Ali. I didn't necessarily like the Sultan version, but the Jafar version I really do like. This is just further cementing Jafar as this very evil character, and his just like, and just wanting us to tell his parrot, Jafar's parrot, I don't remember his name, but we want to tell him to shut up. And number 1, we have, of course, the Genie song. Wah, 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 you ain't never had a friend like me. Friend Like Me is just the best song. And it's the best song in Aladdin. And just the way that the original Broadway Genie is portrayed, and having him stop the song in the middle to just sing other Disney songs is hilarious, and I just love the song. The original Broadway cast. The movie version was good, but I feel like the Broadway version was better. Now, the next musical we have is Carrie. Now, Carrie, this is a song. Now, Carrie, this is a musical. Also, shout out to the song Carrie. I didn't put it in, but that would have gotten an honorable mention. But Carrie is a great song. And Carrie is a good musical that is inspired by a film and is complete and utter darkness and complete and utter my English is horrible. Complete and utter chaos, but sometimes humorous, such as the song from number 5, "The World According to Chris." Or should I say, "The World According to Chris"? Now, Chris, or Chris, as she calls herself, this is not a guy, it's a girl. And this is the bad girl, like the popular girl that just you love to hate as an audience member. But I feel like to some people in Name Redacted, this is actually quite a relatable song. In the song it says, the world according to Chris, it's better to punch than get punched. Yeah, it says something like, the world according to Chris, it's better to punch than get punched in the world according to Chris. And I feel like to some people that is very, very relatable. Now, at number 4, we have An Eve Was Weak. Now, An Eve Was Weak is a song that Carrie's mother, who is very religious, sings. And I feel like this shows her character really, really well. At number 3, we have Unsuspecting Hearts, which is a song that basically speaks up to all hopeless romantics like me, where the teacher's telling Carrie, you just have to go up to the guy, and who knows, you might find love. At number 2, we have A Night We'll Never Forget, and the hook for it is something I can't get out of my head. You ain't seen nothing yet. It's gonna be a night we'll never forget. I can't get that out of my head. But it's a song that builds up the prom in the musical really, really, really well. I quite enjoyed it. Okay, then at number 1, Dreamer in Disguise. Now, Dreamer in Disguise, I feel, is the song that represents me best. And I like it the most. When I heard this song, I'm like, the character. I don't remember what the character's name is. It's the guy carries like dance, like prom partner. He sung that, and uh, and like I heard him singing it. I'm like, oh my god. I did not expect this from all the chaos from An Eve Was Weak and all that. I did not expect Dreamer in Disguise. And it's pretty amazing how Dreamer in Disguise is. Now, moving on to SpongeBob the Musical. I don't know why I put this in, but whatever. We'll go through it pretty quickly. Number 5, Poor Pirates. I'm pretty sure this is either Mr. Krabs or the Flying Dutchman who sings this. And I just like it because of the like instrumental to it. And like telling the story of like not all pirates are like really rich and all that. Number 4, I Guess I Miss You. This is another song like Two Player Game that just shows the friendship between SpongeBob and Patrick. But the difference between that and Two Player Game is in Two Player Game, Michael and Jeremy are really close in Be More Chill. In I Guess I Miss You, Patrick is the Lord and Savior of the town. Also a great song. Our Savior Patrick Star, or whatever the song is, that's a great comedy song. But Patrick is the Lord and Savior, and he misses SpongeBob, who's gone on to save the town, to try to save the town by himself. But yeah, it's just cements their friendship. Number 3, we have Bikini Bottom Day. I feel this is a really, really good way to open up the show. And number 2, we have Just a Simple Sponge. I simply like this song. Number 1, because it gives a good story. But number 2, because it's written by Panic at the Disco. How am I not going to like this song if it's written by Panic? Number 1, Squidward song, I'm Not a Loser. Which is a Squidward being in denial, and it's hilarious. Okay, final musical, The Greatest Showman. Now we can get this over with. Right. I'm very sorry for these long videos, by the way. But there's a lot to talk about, okay? In this world, on the Azure YouTube channel, there's a lot to talk about. If you have the patience, if you want to watch through, if you have the patience to listen to me talk about what I want to talk about, thanks for listening. Now, the final one is one that we just can't ignore exists, and that is The Greatest Showman. And, okay, here we go. Number 5, The Other Side. I feel like this exchange between P.T. Barnum and Hugh Jackman's guy and Zac Efron's guy is really good. Is a really good like exchange, and like Zac Efron's guy and Hugh Jackman's guy P.T. Barnum just having this Alexander Hamilton complex where he's like, I want you to join me, I want you to help me, and Zac Efron's guy having this Aaron Burr like element to it where he's like, yeah, no. And I just find that really enjoyable because like of how fast-paced the song is. Number 4, we have Come Alive. I'm mostly basing this off the Years and Years version, where the Years and Years version I will say is better than the movie version. Number 3, I have a tie between Never Enough Reprise. I don't like the original Never Enough. Fight me. But Never Enough Reprise. And what was it I wanted to put in? I can't remember. Okay, just assume it's just Never Enough Reprise. This is the song where Never Enough Reprise and Rewrite the Stars. I think they're both good, but like I can't decide between them. Never Enough Reprise I like better because it has more meaning to it. It has more like of a contextual meaning and is much sadder and more emotional. But Rewrite the Stars, I feel like is also very emotional, and I feel like that song is a song that I could sing in real life if I would fall in love with someone, like Zac Efron's part. Now, number 2, A Million Dreams. A Million Dreams builds P.T. Barnum's character really, really well. That's all I'm gonna say. It builds P.T. Barnum's character and his wife's character really, really, really well. And I just like the song because of that. But the also the instrumental of it, not very much the lyrics or the vocals, but I do like the instrumental of it. And number 1, The Greatest Show. The song that opens and closes the movie is the best of them all. Shout out to This Is Me. I know This Is Me is a great song, but I just couldn't put it in. But number 1, The Greatest Show. Why The Greatest Show instead of This Is Me? The Greatest Show is a song. It's just like this really fast-paced song where there's a lot going on if you watch it, but if you listen to it, it's really simple, and that's a difficult thing to do. And if the beginning, it's just a dream. In the end, you see Hugh Jackman's character just leaving and giving Zac Efron's character the control of the song. And I really like that moment. And so yeah, that's my favorite song for The Greatest Showman. So that was a lot of songs to talk about, and this video has been nearly an hour, which I did not intend to do. I am very sorry. But that's all. Also, shout out to 21 Chump Street, which is a musical by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who I did not mention. I like the songs, Naomi song, like the first song that Naomi sings, the epilogue of What the Heck Did You Do? Like the Everybody Got a Cousin Who Could Hook 'Em Up with Something. And then I like the Take the Money, Justin, that song, the I Don't Want Your Money, or The Money as it's called. And then number 1, I feel like this What the Heck I Gotta Do is the most famous and the best song in 21 Trump Street. I did that on the spot without the document that I got open. Alright, thanks for watching. I'm sorry this video has been very long, and remember, that place that all my subscribers so far go to is now known as Name Redacted. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. Alright, Purple Heart, peace out.